Hey, this is Aarayis from those East Coast Kids, and co-founded it with Lamar, Philosophy, and Vitamina. But philosophy is Lamar, and Vitamina is Vitamina. Alright, I'm sorry. But anyway, welcome to my messy living room, which I'm cleaning, by the way. But I had to do this for a good reason, because VERTIFIGHT is now in New York. I'm so happy. Man, 2 years of promoting electro dancing, editing, filming, setting up a team, having Canada come by, Italy, Bocas, Pierto, Trixie and Jerem from France. Well, I only saw him for 5 minutes. Fatima, who came from Savra, Russia. Shout out to him. Shout out to everyone that came through to New York. And this is a little webcam thing that I just wanted to put out there. Yes, this is done live, recorded, and I just want to let you guys know what we're up against, or what you guys should be up against when you're here in New York. New York is a fast, crazy fast city, and if you're not prepared, like a phone or a place, you're pretty much screwed. So my advice to you, to the dancers that are coming from Europe, Asia, Africa, Latin America, Mexico, Central America, and Canada, you have to at least give me, well, for Canada and Mexico, give me at least 3 weeks notice, because, you guys are close by. You're like right next to us, we're neighbors. So if you're coming to New York, like, at least let me know. That way we could try to find your room, and we'll help you out on food, transportation, all that. To Europe, Asia, Africa, Central America, South America. Yep, I'm going to tell you this. If you're flying from New York, you have to give me a month advance notice about you coming to the city. Here's the good reason. You will, with a month, we could help you find a good room, place to stay, room. We'll be better prepared. Also, you have to let us know if your phone is, let me write this down on the webcam because it's important. A GSM phone, because if you're willing to stay here for like a month or 2 months, I know you will need a phone. So if your phone is a GSM phone, I am guaranteeing you, hold on that way, that it will not work here in the United States. And if your phone is, hold on, let me draw a lot. If your phone is locked, like that, if your phone's locked, that means it will not work in the United States. Now, why am I saying this? Because I had to help Tima find a phone, and it wasn't really easy because we had to go through 10 different cell phone stores, like under the radar cell phone stores. But I'm just letting you guys know. If you want to avoid anything like that, just make sure you plan ahead of time. If your phone's locked, or if it has GSM, your phone will not work in the United States. Now, if your phone is unlocked, like so, if it's unlocked like that, that means your phone will work with our SIM cards here in the United States, which is AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon doesn't have a SIM card. I know Net10 is like a SIM card prepaid type of thing. Well, something like that. Well, I know AT&T and T-Mobile sell SIM cards, so either way, like, I'm just letting you know what you're up against. The reason being, GSM is a very different signal that Europe uses, because the United States has like a different transmitting signal thing. We don't use GSM. We have our own signal. So letting you guys know that right now. Phones, make sure it has no GSM and it's not locked. If it's unlocked, good. If it's locked, you have to get another phone. Let's see what else. Transportation. I gotta write this down. We have the MTA. Crap, I cannot draw with this. MTA, which is the subway line. Actually, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority in New York, MTA. And it sucks because they are always doing construction, and the New York City subway lines are huge, by the way. And the subway runs by numbers, which is the 1, trains 1 through 7, the 9 subway lines deceased. And it goes by letters, letters A through Z. There's like some letters missing, so technically counting like 22 subway lines in New York, maybe 23, 24. Don't worry, it's easy to travel. They have maps in French, Russian, German, like whatever your language, they will have a map for it. They have a website which is, let me put this down anyway, A dot info. Which will give you the maps in any language that you desire. That's a website. I'm giving to you that right now, so you can do your research on the transportation here in New York. Also, hostels. There are some cheap ones, but they go by like that. And there's some moderately expensive ones, which kind of, you know, stay open for like a long period of time. If you guys are coming in for a long or short visit, just let me know. I'll let you know more information about that. As far as master classes are concerned, if you want to hold a master class, please let me know 2 weeks in advance, along with the 1 month advance that you have to give me to come to New York. At least that way we don't run into like any last minute problems. You know, I'm just going by what I had to deal with last time, which wasn't anyone's fault. It's just that I want to make sure everything's played safe. I want to make sure that you guys are safe, and I want to make sure that you guys do have a fun time here in New York. Also, let's see, master classes. Reason for the 2 weeks advance: we have to set up the page, we have to get the venue, which is the Dance Studio PMT, 14th Street, where we practice usually, and we have to make sure people will show for the event, because there's a lot of unknown electro dancers out there, and I'm getting a lot of requests about them right now. So yeah. Also, the VERTIFIGHT. I know you guys are like, when is New York gonna have one? When? Well, I'm gonna try to push one for the winter months, like December, maybe January. I know it's like cutting close to April, but I mean, I just got the license, and planning these things is a bit difficult, but I mean, you know, if we do get one earlier on, I will keep you guys posted. I'll make sure that it's like a month in advance for you guys to show. If not, like, you know, I'll push it back like a week or two like later. Another thing that I want to stress, even though I am VERTIFIGHT staff of New York, I will make sure that you, the dancers who are involved in VERTIFIGHT, like the VERTIFIGHT staff that do come here to New York, I'll make sure that you guys are well taken care of. I'll make sure that you guys have a good time. If you want to film, we could film. If you want to hang out, have like a few beers, or, you know, hookah, you know, if anyone does hookah, or hookah it up, you know, down for that as well. Not that I want to commit smoking, but, you know, I know some people smoke, so that's all good. But, you know, if you guys want to hang out, film, do vids, you know, get like a competition going, you know, I'm more willing to help you guys out. And Also, I want to say one more thing. Steady, Haxon, Yuval, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys made an electro dance competition come here to not only to the United States but to New York, which we have a lot of dancers, and I know the whole city of New York will benefit from having VERTIFIGHT just with us having the license. A lot of good things will come to everyone for this, and I hope that we will spread the VERTIFIGHT name throughout the whole East Coast and throughout the whole country of the United States. Alright? I will promise you guys that. And I know a lot of people have been heard about the he said, she said, or whatever has been like. Trust me, that will not happen. Alright? Everything said and done. My name's Aarayis. And I'm really blessed to have this opportunity to help set up VERTIFIGHT. And I'm going to say this, and quote me if you will. A kid that was born in the Bronx, that is from the Bronx that started hip-hop, the Bronx that started the breakdance, voguing, by the way, whacking, New York City, that started those movements back then. Now we have the Electro VERTIFIGHT license. And let me tell you something. This is history, people. And it's going to be a wild ride. And I know everyone is going to be really, really happy to see what New York is made of. So, thank you, Steady, Yuval, Hagson, and to all the staff in other countries. Thank you for welcoming me with open arms. I will do the best that I can for you guys, no matter what situation that I'm in, no matter how hard the task is. I will do my best. And that's all you can expect from me. Out of the 2 years that I've done this, along with everyone else that helped me and had my back, really thankful. Life is good. God bless. And thank you. Aarayis out. Hold on.